Hi guys, this is Reha Adani and welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I have a page on Instagram called Stitch Your Map, which is a travel related page. It essentially started as a travel company, but because of the lockdown and coronavirus, coming back to the current video, it's a trekking essential and packing essential videos, but it is focusing more on winter trek. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing that I bought was this rucksack from Amazon. It's of 65L and I bought it for around 1300 bucks, which is a steal because rucksacks are usually around 5000 to 6000 rupees. And it is also from a good company called Travok. You can check out their website as well. I checked all the hooks, chains, everything, and it is perfect and sturdy. Also, the bag is really lightweight, so it is easy for trekkers because they have to carry a lot of things on one bag and carry it along with them to the peak as well. It's around 800 grams, which is perfect, I feel, and even the handles, the waist strap, everything is amazing. So I will link it in the description box and you all can check it out if you all want to buy. So the next bag is this small bag, which is of around 10L. I bought it from Decathlon for around 300 bucks, and it's actually a pretty good bag because you can use it for your athletic needs on a daily basis as well. And also because on the day of the summit, you have to carry a small bag with you to the peak from the base camp. So it is extremely useful because you can carry your water bottle and any other small needs that you might have for one night. And the last bag is for I have this since a very long time. It's actually my mom's, and so you can use such bags for your undergarments because while you're on a trek, you might not get a washroom to wash your clothes on a daily basis. So you can just divide them into compartments, which is wear me and wash me. So you can just place them in respective compartments. Coming to your garments, so while you're trekking, it is extremely essential to use clothes which you know are going to be useful, and you cannot carry a lot of things to experiment or meet your fashionable needs on while trekking. Okay, so the first pant I have is this fleece lined pant, waterproof pant from Decathlon. I bought it for around 1000 rupees, and it has fleece lining inside, if you all can see, so it helps you keep warm. And people usually wear these pants when they are summiting to the peak, and it is also water resistant from outside. So because there are snow up to around 1 feet and sometimes even higher, and your pants are bound to get wet, so a water resistant pant would make it really easy for you to climb without any problems. And the next pant which you can wear on the other days of the trek is this pant. Even this is from Decathlon for around 800 bucks, and it is a dry fit trekking pant. So you can use this for your every other day on the trek. And the last is this statement legging from Decathlon, which I'm sure everyone has, and you can wear this inside your dry fit and your warm padded pants to keep your to keep layering. And coming to your upper body, so a regular fleece jacket is extremely important because you can wear your thermal wear inside, a top on top of that, and this fleece jacket under your down jacket. And of course, carrying another jacket if you are extremely sensitive to cold, you could carry another jacket of yours which you know will keep you warm for sure. And the third jacket is a down jacket. So I do not have one with me right now because I have rented one. I did not want to invest in a down jacket as of now because it's really expensive. It comes for around 4000 to 6000 rupees. And I thought it would make more sense to rent it. So I rented it from a website. I will link it in the description box. And they have everything from trekking gear to say a snow trip gear to say Europe or Ladakh, or even they also rent GoPros and cameras, so you could definitely check that out. And yeah, so I have ordered a down jacket from there which is extremely cheap for around 69 rupees per day. So yeah, it's a great deal if you don't want to invest in a jacket and just want to reuse an old one. Next, very obvious thing, you have to carry a good amount of sweaters and full sleeve t-shirts to keep yourself warm, because it's going to be really cold if you go on a winter trek, and even on normal treks at nights it gets really cold. Now for your footwear needs, you really need to carry one pair of flip-flops with you, because while trekking you will be wearing your trekking shoes constantly, and when you return to your base camp you need to give rest to your feet by wearing something which is comfortable and won't close your foot at all times, like shoes. Also, my trekking shoes are also rented. It's essential to carry high ankle trekking shoes, and preferably with fleece lining inside, and a kind of water resistant outer body, because again it's snowing there and you do not want water or snow to enter your feet and cause problems while you are climbing. Now, to protect your hands and fingers, you need to, of course, carry any sort of woolen gloves with you. And because it's a snow trek for me, I have to carry a pair of waterproof gloves with me, so my hands do not get wet. And again, these are from Decathlon, and they have a very good finishing here and even a very thick outer water resistant body. These were for 500 rupees, and it's a great deal because gloves are pretty expensive right now. Decathlon also has those water resistant gloves which have synthetic silicone fingertips, so you can use your phone while you are wearing those gloves and you won't have to constantly remove them. They were really good, but they were kind of expensive, so I did not want to invest in them as of now. But of course, you could definitely check it out for your own needs. And I'll also be carrying like extra pairs of gloves, which even you should, because you never know what might happen there. And next, for your head, you have to cover your ears and your head at all times, because the wind is really strong and it can enter your ear and cause problems or headaches, and you do not want to fall sick while you are trekking. So I bought a few of these beanies from a street shop, and you need to carry a pair of thermals for your lower and your upper body to wear inside. But make sure that you do not wear these while you are trekking, because while trekking you sweat a lot and it gets really hot, so these thermals will actually prove to be a monster. You need to carry 2 bottles of 1 liter with you while trekking, because you need to stay hydrated at all times and you never know how long it might take. So it is important that each and every person carries at least 2 bottles with them, so there is no deficiency. It is also important to carry a very thin and lightweight towel with you. You cannot carry a huge cushiony one, because you do not have enough space in your bag to carry so many things. And you could also carry at least 2 or 3 small handkerchiefs with you, to keep wiping your face and your body at all times, because you might not get a washroom.
Wait a minute!
It's important to carry a lot of pairs of socks with you. So I have a few different kinds of socks, again because my grandmother had a lot of different variety of socks. So I don't know what this is, but this is the lower part of the sock and these are the actual ones. So I know the design is a little weird, but these are extremely useful when you are up there, because it will keep you warm from down and it will also give a kind of good sole support. And it is also important to carry regular socks, which are also high knees, high ankle and normal socks. So you could carry a lot of pairs of socks, because again water might enter your shoes and your socks might get wet and you never know when they'll dry. It is very important to carry your own first aid kit. It should include all the regular medicines that you might need in case of a headache or a stomach pain or a cold, and even your any specific prescriptions given by your doctors. Next, which not many people talk about, is carrying an extra chain and also carrying a lot of locks, and I'm also carrying the zipper with me in case any of my locks break down and I have to replace it. And of course locks, because we will be keeping our bags at the base camp on one of the days, so it would be useful for me to at least ensure the safety of all my belongings. Next we have is the bag of toiletries. So a few of them are basic, but a few of them are very specific to treks. So the basic ones are a face wash, a relief spray, an Odomos. Of course, a moisturizer because your skin is going to peel when you are up there for sure. Next is a toilet paper roll. So there won't be any proper washroom facilities up there. So we might have to dig up holes and just get done with our daily business up there. And this is to ensure hygiene. I'm also carrying paper soaps with me because I do not want to carry a bar or a huge bottle of body wash with me when I'm sure I won't be having a bath on most of the days. Of course, a Vicks and a Vaseline. Both are extremely important. Now, so a sunscreen you have to buy up to above 70 SPF because the sun out there is crazy and your skin might just peel out, and it's a very bad scenario. So you must carry a sunscreen of above or at 70 SPF. Of course, lip balms are extremely important because you need to take care of your lips as much as you take care of your skin. A sanitizer, of course. It might be very difficult to brush because of the cold water out there, so I'm carrying a mouthwash with me. Lastly, I'm carrying this huge pack of Savlon wet wipes. So this actually, the friend I'm going with me suggested that whenever she's on a trek, she always just wipes her body with wet wipes because there is no facility of having a bath up there and you still want to feel fresh. So this is the best option, and because it is also germ protection wet wipes, you can use them for your regular needs as well. You also need to carry a poncho and a trekking stick with yourself. And again, my friend who is coming with me is carrying one for me because she has a few extra ones and I did not want to invest in these items as of now. I'm also carrying a headlamp with me. You could also carry a hand torch, but the purpose of this headlamp is to wear it on your head while you are trekking to keep your hands free, and in case you want to hold on to something or you trip. Make sure you carry a lot of energy bars, dry fruits, biscuits and a few snacks with yourself. You also need to carry your phone charger with you, a portable charger with you, and a charger to charge your portable charger in case you have an iOS or an Android and the charging ports differ. Lastly, do not forget to carry your important identity cards or any documents that might be required by that particular country or state or the trekking organization that you're going with. Make sure you have all of this in place before you leave for your trek.
70 years later.
That's it for today, guys. So thank you so much for watching and being patient with me. This is my first ever YouTube video and also the first ever video that I'm talking in. So it's kind of nervous and awkward for me, but I really hope that I can improve. So yeah, please stay tuned for the upcoming vlogs from Kedarkant and also the cinematic videos that I hopefully am able to shoot. Bye guys, take care and have a great day.